Hello, everybody. My name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is launching your Shopify store. Hopefully, by the end of this workshop, we'll give you some ideas about launching a Shopify store of your own. My name is Nicole Whitlock. I am your host. So a little bit about me. I have been selling online since 2014. I've been selling offline since 2008. I am a single mom of 2 special needs kiddos. I am a serial entrepreneur, that's for sure. Serial entrepreneur. I'm also the vice president of an awesome nonprofit called Especially Needed. And I got into e-commerce because I was looking for a solution for my kiddos, for therapies. They are big now. They're taller than me. And I can't believe it. We've been on a long journey together. I am also the creator and co-founder of All Things Ecom Sellers Related. And so I invite you all to check out all of our amazing ecom sellers programs and products. So let's get started into this Shopify discussion. So what is Shopify? So Shopify is really like a storefront. It allows you the opportunity to sell products. You can create a storefront to sell anything that you want to sell. So some of the examples I put here were like fishing rods and tennis shoes and wall clocks. If you want to sell a specific thing or a specific niche, so maybe there's a variety of wall clocks that you want to sell, or maybe there's a variety of tennis shoes that you want to sell, or a variety of fishing rods, whatever it happens to be, you can sell a variety. If you want to sell things that are all fishing related and not just niche down the fishing rods, you could do that as well. But it gives you the opportunity to have a storefront of your own, something that is yours, like you own the customers, you manage the products that are available, you handle the transactions, the customer service. So unlike Amazon, like Amazon's in the middle of everything, when you have your own Shopify store, you are the owner, which is awesome. And there's very little input and or involvement from Shopify itself, which is a good thing. Why should you consider a Shopify store? Well, it's easy to set up. They do have great customer service, and they have a lot of awesome features that you can put on your store, and several of them are free. They have the flexibility to allow you to create a store that you can, have a variety of different products. You can add extra, there's these awesome themes that you can add. So you'll be able to showcase your store in different ways. And so I'm going to show you a couple of stores so we can take a look at them. So Shopify does have a great platform for you to be able to use just to handle and manage the different possible storefront models, business models that are what you might consider selling your products on. And I like Shopify because, again, you have the flexibility to own it. You get to run it. You don't have involvement from Amazon, or you don't have involvement from Walmart or Etsy or anybody else. You pretty much run your store yourself, eBay. So that's the great thing, is that you own it. So let's talk about a couple of different store models. So there's a store model where you have a specific niche. I mentioned before, fishing rods. Well, maybe you focus on fly fishing. That might be your niche. That might be the thing that you focus on. Or maybe barbecue gadgets or t-shirts that are specific types of t-shirts. So you are focused on a specific thing. Maybe you're a person who likes poodles. And so maybe you sell t-shirts for poodle lovers. And that's all you do is sell t-shirts. You don't sell socks. You don't sell shoes. You don't sell hats. You don't sell glass cover cases. You sell t-shirts. Then you have a general store where maybe you sell a variety of different t-shirts, not just ones that are focused 100% on poodles. You could sell a variety of different types of maybe different dogs, maybe other types of pets. So maybe you just branch it out and say this store is a store that is for pet lovers. And so people could put their turtle on their shirt, or their parakeet, or their fish, whatever they have, their pet iguana, whatever that happens to be, they can put it on their shirt. So you can go with a niche store, you can go with a general store that maybe encompasses many different types of products under one umbrella, or a single specific type of product under one umbrella. You can go with a print-on-demand store or a drop shipping store. Print-on-demand is where you put your design on the front of a store, on the front of a product. So you create a design, or maybe you hire a VA to create the design, and the design goes on the front of a pillow, it could be a blanket, it could be a purse, it could be a pair of socks, it could be a pair of pants, it could be a jacket, whatever that happens to be. You put your designs on that. You could also have a drop shipping store where you're drop shipping products from a different location. That's always a good opportunity as well, because drop shipping, there's money in that. So there's different types of stores that you could sell. Maybe you go out and you find a bunch of drop shipping providers that focus on specific types of products, and then you sell those products in your drop shipping store. The other thing is you can do a single product, nothing but one product. So maybe you sell a single watch, and that's all you sell is that watch. There's no other watches available. There's no other options. It doesn't come in different, like it's a single watch. Maybe it does have different colors, but other than that, it's just a single watch. Or you can do a combo store where you have a combination of print on demand and drop shipping. You have a combination of maybe a niche store, and so you have like some things you want to showcase and feature that are specifically for one niche, and then you have some general products that are underneath it that may be related. So those are all options when you're thinking about your store model for your store. So one of the things that I like to encourage people to do is before they set up a Shopify store, that they go through and they kind of look at their competitors. Review 2 stores that are either similar to yours, related to yours, in the same niche as yours, so that you can get some kind of idea of how you might want to set up your store. I think when people are starting the Shopify journey, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to design it. They can't put together the colors in their mind. And so looking at somebody else's store can inspire you, and maybe it will stir the creativity that's within you to come up with your own design, come up with your own idea. And that's what I like about this concept of, coming up with your own store design by being inspired by somebody else's store or something that's related. The other thing is that, you don't want to go left of center field completely. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you decide that you're going to sell makeup. Well, most makeup stores, they have a specific color and look and feel to them. So maybe they're using specific logos and fonts and colors. They have a specific navigation, and you decide to do something completely different. Now, you could win, you could win with that, or it could actually kind of cause people to run the other way. So again, thinking about what the store might look like and how you might design it, looking at someone else's store first to kind of get inspiration could be helpful. So when you're looking at other stores, just kind of pay attention to their logo, their colors, their look and feel. We don't want to be identical to other stores, but we also don't want to be so drastically different that we kind of drive people away and say, ooh, that store is too loud. It got too many crazy colors. Like, why do you have all these crazy colors if you're selling vitamins or whatever it happens to be? Like, lime green and bright pink and neon yellow and all that other stuff. It's like, why are you doing all that? It's a lot going on that page. So look at the other layouts and write some notes down when you do that, so that you can come up with some ideas and you have something to think about when you're looking at what type of store you want to set up. So we're going to look at a couple of stores real quick. And so I have a couple here. Just going to launch them. I have way too many windows open. So just one second. Let me close some of this. Okay. All right. I think I closed the store already. So let me go back to the slides. Or did I already open it? Whoops, wrong one. Okay. Oh, I did open it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me go backwards. Let's look at the store. See, nothing like being live. Okay, so this store is called Package Free. And so their colors, you can see that they have a banner up there. It's Cyber Monday, so they're doing a rotation on that banner. They've got their navigation at the top, and when you hover over the navigation, notice how things expand. So shop all, that just expands everything out. About us, so then you have some information about them, their mission, their principles, again, if you're a person that is passionate about a specific topic, trust me, there are other people out there that are passionate about the same topic. And so those are your avatar. Those are your people. And you want them to gravitate towards you. You want to gravitate towards them. That's going to help you. Then you have the little search feature. As I scroll down, of course, they're showcasing what their site-wide Cyber Monday deal is. You see, notice how they've got some like promo, look, this little circle, some graphics here that are over here in the corner. What they're showcasing, they got a shop now, which is always important. The shop now should always be in the first scroll. You should not have to scroll down to try and find that. And then they're showcasing some of their products. And then as I hover over them, you can see the quick view of the product. Like this is showing the product in use. This one is showing not necessarily shop product in use, but was it claymations, stop motion, whatever that is, and then product in use. So they're showing the product, and they've got some other things that they're showing in the background. So you kind of get a feel for what this store might be about. And again, package free. So buying products, I'm assuming, that don't require packaging and or minimal packaging, and you can use, so you don't have to use packaging. So that's pretty cool. You can look at some other things about the store. Like I like to pay attention to down at the bottom, the information they put there, the fact that there's a subscribe there. I'm also going to pay attention to the fact that they have all their social media, their icons at the bottom, and they have some more stuff here. So, get inspired. And so my computer is clearly not showing those, but there you go. So I kind of like that. That's one store. Let's go look at another one. So we're going to go to this next store, whatever this is, popcorn, something. We're going to close all of these. It's a lot. So this store, they got a rotation going where they're showcasing products in the first scroll, the first banner. Notice how their header is completely different. They also have a store locator, which gives you a heads up. They have a physical store somewhere. They had a pop-up here for 25% off for Cyber Monday, which is good. And as I go down and I kind of look at the rest of this, like they're giving you some additional information. And you see they have everyone holding the popcorn out in, like, I don't know, they're maybe camping, maybe not, I don't know. And then down at the bottom, they have, this is their navigation. These are their menu items down at the bottom as far as some information about them, their privacy policy, all that other stuff. So it's not going across like the other one we just saw. They also have a place where you can get 15% off if you join their newsletter. So you get notifications about that. They tell you what type of payments they accept. So these are all things you should be paying attention to when you're creating a store. So then we're going to go to the next store. This is a clothing store. And immediately they've got a rewards program. So you can enter your email address and get rewards. And you can close it out if you want to. 30% off for the next 6 hours. So again, Cyber Monday. And then they're showing you, the deals. And this pop-up is saying, hey, are you ready to shop and get the sales? You still have time. So their game is on. They have all their features hopping on this page. So 20% off your second purchase. They want you to know about everything. Sale ends at midnight. So they figured out my time zone and how far midnight is away from where I am. They got the whole stock wide. They got some great pictures. So again, paying attention, showing the product in use. They got a shop now up here. They got a shop now when I scroll. They got an explore and probably a shop now behind that. And then they're showing the products. Give me an opportunity to look at the products. Then I scroll down to the bottom. Again, more things about them, things that I can click on. Or no, I can't click on call or text. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so some of their stuff, I would think, so they don't have the chat feature on right now. And maybe there's a reason why. Let's talk. So chat, the chat is down here and the email contact us is down here. I would have made those clickable, but that's okay. And then they've got, again, some additional features. So they give you an opportunity to become an affiliate. They got offers, and evidently they're bigger. So they've got a careers. They've got all their social media assets down here, and they have a little chat box over here. So nice store. Some things to pay attention to. All right, so let's go look at this next store. So this store is, and I like to always try to figure out what it is when I first come to it. So the thing that they want you to know is that they ship to the US. So that might be a hint that they're not in the US. They're shipping options for the US. Are they Canada? Maybe. I don't know. They might be in a different country. So then as I continue to look at this further, it is Canada. Yeah, shows the currency. So it looks, is this lip gloss maybe? Is that what they're selling? I'm going to scroll down. They got a store locator, sample sets, products. So you can click on products. So theirs doesn't, like when you rest your mouse on it, it doesn't stand to give you any more insight. So when I first come here, the only thing I can figure out is maybe if they're selling some type of lip gloss or lip cover. That might be it. Because I can't figure it out on the first thing. I have to know what they are. So I can click on shop now. And again, I think that's what it is that this is some type of lip gloss. That's like this. Where's a fragrance? So let's see the item in use. So it's a fragrance. That might be what it is. I don't know. So I will tell you, I can't figure out what this is. I don't know what they're selling. So I guess they're selling fragrances. Maybe that's what they're selling. So if they're selling fragrances, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, so clean perfumes. I did not pick that up from the first picture. So that would be the only thing, is that I have to figure out what they're selling, because I couldn't pick that up from the first picture. That these are, I have to scroll down to get what they're selling. So fragrance, that's what they're selling, fragrance. Okay, good to know. As I go down, they give you an option to look at their reviews. They got the social media, what kind of payments they accept. And then they've got their navigation at the bottom of the page, or all the stuff about them that you can check out. So I would definitely put the word fragrance somewhere up here. If I came to their page on its own, I did not know what they were selling. I had to scroll down to get it. And so one of your keys is that you want them to be able to figure out what you're selling in the top part of the scroll, instead of having to scroll down to figure it out. So these guys, they got a Black Friday promotion. Ooh, up to 60% off. Okay, all right. And as I continue to look at this, so I can tell that they're selling some kind of lotions and lip chaps and all that other stuff because of the rotation of the pictures. Maybe it's all organic or natural, I don't know. But Shop the Farm and Shop selling gifts. So let me go back. Best-selling gifts, yeah. So pretty cool. They've got some gifts for you, different types of products. So nice. So immediately I'm thinking lavender everywhere. Okay, so because of the purple. Purple makes me think of lavender. So they are selling maybe natural products, and that is exactly their thing, their jam. And I like this collage here because it gives you an idea of exactly what they sell. So I'm guessing that they also sell clothing. All right, so they go through that. Gift boxes. Oh, I love gift boxes because I love putting together bundles. So these gift boxes are also ideas. So as I continue to go down, I've got all of the story stuff, that information that I can see right there. Okay. And their story, their FAQs, their wellness, their policies, I can see all of that. And this is all good information, and they give you a place to join the email list. But they've got their, I think we had the pop-up earlier. And then at the top, they're telling you that they have the 60% off. So that's always good. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm about to close some of these windows. All right, so these guys, they have an animation. They clearly are standing out. They want you to see them. And so they have an animation clip. I'm going to reduce this to like 90%, maybe. Nope, 75%. Still doesn't. So store-wide, only thing I know about them when I first come here is that I'm shopping. That's it. 25% off. That's all I know. So I have to scroll down to figure out what it is that they're selling, they're showcasing, what they're offering. I'm just going to make this a little bigger again. and they give you the option to subscribe on the side. So they're giving you a bunch of products that they sell, that they offer, and you can buy them with this character clearly on some of them or all of them, beans. Um, so catnips, catnips. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to look up this character. Maybe it's a real character. I don't know. Maybe it's a character they made. But when I come down to the bottom, this is so clean, very clean. So their holiday policy, their returns and exchange policy, contact privacy policy, terms of service. Like, they did a good job with this bottom half. It is tiny, but it's still a good job. They give you all of the payments that they accept, and then also they give you the social media. So I do like that. And the only thing is I had to figure out what's happening with this. So that's, something to think about. Okay, so then I'm going to go to the next one, Meowtons, I think. Cyber Monday, they got the big Cyber Monday right there. It's popping up. And they've got the whole countdown clock. They told me I have 3 hours here. So maybe the other one really didn't know where I was in the US. They have a banner up at the top. You got, when I go through and I look at the store, so clearly this is a store about cats, because again, the logo has a cat. The name of it is Meowtons. I kind of get the feeling that they're selling stuff for cats. So that's something that for humans, for cats. And so when I rest my mouse on it, for humans, there's some options I can look at. For cats, I have some options. The other thing that they did, a Google customer reviews. They put that on there. They've got a section for Christmas and gift ideas. So again, they were thinking about the store design and people coming to their store for the holidays. So 60% off, or $60 off. Yeah, $60, not 60%. And you type in Cyber Cat, and then you have other products that they are showcasing. This appears to be, I don't know, maybe slightly random, but this part is not. So this looks like it's a collection. And they're going through and showing different cat related items. And then at the bottom, they got to subscribe. They've got all their social media assets, icons are in cat heads. That's cute. Contact us, shipping returns, meet our foster cats, ambassador program. So again, if you want to, have an extended relationship, be an ambassador for their products, you have an opportunity. So that's a great thing for influencers. And then you have Cyber Monday, news and stuff like that. They also have their phone number. I don't know if I noticed anybody else having their phone number there. Maybe the others did, and I just didn't see it, but that's always a good thing. And then last but not least, we're going to go look at this one, and we'll close some of these windows. So this one is black and bold. And with black and bold, they're giving you a shop. And so as I have to click on it to get anything beyond that, they have a rotation. It looks like they've got a video here in the rotation. Our youth, our store locator, wholesale, join our team. So they're giving you an opportunity to join. They've got the $35 off of shipping and 30% off site-wide for Cyber Monday. So they're pointing that out. They got this little guy up here to hide accessibility. So if you have maybe for those people that are maybe it's different types of disability, they're making it this site very easy for you to be able to access and use. So 5% of our youth, domestic and stuff. So they have a community impact. So I can tell that they're selling coffee, and I can tell that they have a relationship with the NBA. So they're selling coffee and they have a relationship with the NBA. Maybe they're former ball players. I'm going to have to watch the video now. I'm tempted and interested. So I didn't know anything about them. Then they have it that their products were there available. Some of the others also had it available. And then upgrade your mornings. And then they have everything sort of consolidated down here in terms of use, refund policy, accessibility, blah, blah, blah. So the only thing okay, I am not a $1 million store owner, clearly, like they are, but, I think they had a pop-up for their newsletter. If they didn't, they should have one, and they should have a newsletter option at the bottom. So those would be things that I would just I'm always looking for that, because you're trying to grow your customer list. I'm just telling you. Your goal should always be to grow your customer list, period. So when we are talking about Shopify store, getting it started is pretty easy because Shopify gives you a free trial. You can get started, a 14-day trial, and there's a button up at the top of the page when you go to shopify.com and click on start free trial. And then they'll walk you through a couple of things at the beginning. And in our upcoming workshop, we'll walk you through everything that you should be filling out. But you can start the 14-day trial and you can actually start building your store before you pay. So some of the things that, when you're creating a store, we're going to walk through the activities that are involved in creating a Shopify store. This is sort of your back office and your settings section. There's some more stuff that's under online store that we don't see right here. So there's some more options here. But I do want to point out is, okay, we've got your home page, which is really your dashboard for your back office. And then, capturing information about your orders, adding more products or looking at your list of products. And there's different tools and features where you can upload products. So that's always a good thing. Or you can import products, customer information or customer data, analytics about your store, some reports that are available to you, even at the lowest level of the Shopify account, some information about marketing, discounts. So if you're going to offer them, and then apps, and we'll get into in class a lot of apps. Shopify offers a lot of apps. So you can put different apps on your store to see some of those features that we just saw when we looked at some of the Shopify stores that we just kind of went through fairly quickly. The other thing is that when you're in your Shopify store, you have the settings. And so at the bottom of your settings, this is where you're going to be setting up a lot of information about your store. You're going to populate all the legal pages. We saw the legal pages at the bottom of the store, but the refund policy and terms of service and all that stuff, that's where you're going to set that up. You're billing for your account with Shopify, but also if you decide that you are going to offer like a membership account, you can do some setup there. Store languages, are you going to sell everywhere? Or are you going to sell just to US or English speaking countries? So again, you can set up your store languages so people can pull up the store wherever they happen to be, if that's where you're going to be selling your products. And you can always limit where you're going to sell it. You can limit where you're going to set it in your setup as part of your setup. So then you have plan permissions. If you have a VA and you need your VA to do certain things in your store, you're going to set that up here. Store channels. So maybe you're going to integrate your store with a Facebook Marketplace, with Facebook Shops or Instagram Shops. You have the ability to do that. You can also integrate it with your Walmart store, with your Amazon store. You can also integrate it with your Etsy store. So that's where we would set that up. All of the images that you saw, like we saw all these amazing stores and we saw all these images, videos, and all that other stuff, that's going to be stored in your files section. So any graphics about your store, that's where that's going to be stored. If you're going to offer gift cards, that's where you're going to see that. That's where you're going to do some of the setup around the gift cards, notifications. This is how you communicate with your customers. What types of emails are going to automatically be sent out to them when they buy something from you? What kind of emails are they going to receive when they sign up for your newsletter? What kind of emails are you going to send out if you have an abandoned cart situation? So again, all that's under notifications, locations, where are you shipping from, where are you shipping to? And, so where's your inventory live? Are you working with a fulfillment center, or do you have all the inventory where you live in your house? Maybe you have a storage unit. Maybe you're drop shipping, so your inventory is somewhere else. So again, you're going to set all that up. All the taxes that you need to set up for your store, that's where you're going to do that, is all of the tax setup. And then shipping and delivery. So again, setting up your shipping, where are you shipping to, where are you shipping from, and all the types of shipping. So maybe you're just going to sell glasses cases. So you maybe only need a certain size box. You can set that up. If you decide you're going to do an integration where someone else is going to fulfill your inventory, maybe you've got an integration with, or you have a relationship with Deliver. So you're going to install their integration app, and then that way they can be notified when they need to ship something on your behalf. So all of that's going to happen in the shipping and delivery. The checkout is where you customize the checkout process for your customers. What do you want to collect from them? What do you want to show them? How streamlined or simplified do you want that to be? The payment section, that's where we're going to set up all of the payments around how you're going to get paid, how you're going to collect payments from your customers, what type of payments do you accept, all the payment processing, and then again, the general stuff about your store. So all of this, we're going to walk through all of it in the workshop. All of this is covered. So all those amazing stores, we're actually going to set up some stores. I can't wait. So I want to encourage you all to join the workshop. There's a Shopify workshop that is coming up. It actually starts on December the 11th. And so this is after Black Friday, clearly. Gives you enough time to get your store pulled together, and you actually should have a store live at the beginning of January. I promise you, if you do the work. So I recently walked through and did a workshop with a group of people, a group of international sellers, and I walked them through how to create their Shopify store. We actually set up in one night over 20 Shopify stores. It was awesome. And they got to share their screen and we got to see their stores. So again, I take you through step by step. Now theirs was a consolidated or condensed workshop. So it was only 4 sessions. This one is an 8-session workshop. And we're going to do everything from finding your products to actually setting up your store step by step. We're going to do it together. I'm going to say, this is what we're doing here. Now let's go get that stuff and let's go set it up. And everybody's going to go do it. We're going to share screens and we're not logging off until your store is ready, if that's what you want to do. Now, there will always be people who don't want to do it right now. But if you want to do it right now, you're going to learn how to do it right now, exactly what you need to put where to help your store go live. So by the end of, like I said, about the 4th session, your store should be ready. Now, are there other things we're going to do to your store or more things we got to add to it? But yeah, it should be ready. And we're going to do it in class. So it's not one of those, okay, here's what you need to do. Now go away and do it. No, we're going to do it in the class. And I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to help you if you come across a problem. I'm going to let you show your screen so you can, we can troubleshoot it together. If you don't want to share your screen, that's totally your option. But again, for me to help you, I'm going to do that. And also everybody who takes the workshop, they get a free 20-minute session scheduled with me so that we can go through and answer their questions. They can do it anytime during the workshop series, a free 20-minute session, and we will troubleshoot whatever questions or issues that you have. So it goes over 12 weeks. Now, I know I covered a lot tonight. I covered a lot of information about Shopify. There's a lot of great information to share. I did it at a very high level, but I do want you to know this workshop is going to be the bomb, okay? And right now, we have an awesome 50% off for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So you want to take advantage of that promo. I told you that we actually built a bunch of Shopify stores with 20, I think there were like 23 international sellers were in the workshop that we did, the mini workshop series that we did. And this is some of the things that people were saying, like, we built stores today. What did you do? And people showed their stores. It was awesome. We were on the call for 4 hours now. Again, there was 23 of them, so we're not going to be on for 4 hours. But we did, and ours are spread out. Their classes were condensed down to 4, and ours are spread out to 8. So we won't be on there for 4 hours. But I do want you to know, like, okay, wow, Nicole, I think Nicole broke a record for day 2. The workshop ran for 4 hours and 45 minutes. It was scheduled for 2.5 hours, almost a marathon, okay? And we're all pumped. Some awesome stores created. I can see some Black Friday sales happening for those who have stock. So again, we went through the exercise of actually creating real stores. And this was on October the 29th. They were all so excited so that if they wanted to have their store ready for Black Friday, it was ready for Black Friday. And, you know, some of the other things that they said is like, I walked through how to find products, how to source products, how to come up with product ideas, and many different methods that I use to come up with product ideas. I walk through looking at the free store themes that go with Shopify and the paid ones. I walk through a lot of the free features. So again, most people are concerned about a Shopify store because you got to drive traffic. But there are some things that if you do it right and you find your avatar, being able to put your store in front of the right avatar is going to be easy for you. So again, they were so excited just from the first session that we did. And then we did the second session where we did all the workshops. We built the stores. I think we built their stores in class 2 or class 3, maybe in 2. And so we're making sure your store is ready in class 4. So you're not going to be stressed out. We're not going to stay on there for 4 hours, but we are going to have a store ready if you want to do it. Just want to encourage you. So like I said before, we're going to update your store live in class. That's going to be in session 3 or class 3. In class 1, we're going to go through a bunch of stuff about Shopify, building a schedule, your mindset, the different store models. In class 2, we're going to go ahead and create your account and begin the gradual process of starting to set up your store. Class 3, your store will be pretty close to ready. If not in class 4, it will be ready. And so we're going to launch some stores live for those people that want to. And right now, like I said before, we have a Black Friday special where you can get 50% off today. It ends today. And you just have to put in promo code 50OFFESM. It gives you the opportunity to get 50% off of your Shopify store. So we're going to give you all kinds of amazing bonuses, lots of checklists. So you'll be able to go through and say, did I do this? Did I do that? Did I do this? You'll also have the opportunity to get a list of wholesale suppliers and also dropship suppliers and some of the tools that I use to run my Shopify store. I use Dropify, and I like the tool. So I hope that you found this particular mini workshop helpful, and I think that you should consider launching a Shopify store. I hope that we see you in the Mastery Workshop class that is coming up starting December the 11th. If you have any questions, you can always reach out under at Ecom Sellers Mastery. So you can go to ecomsellersmastery@gmail.com and send an email if you have questions, or you can send an email to info@ecomsellersmastery.com. Either one, we own the domain. And I hope that I've answered the majority of your questions. So what questions can I answer regarding launching a Shopify store, getting a Shopify store, being in the class, starting the class, joining the class? What questions can I answer for you regarding doing this Shopify thing? The one other thing I wanted to mention, if you sign up for the workshop, you actually get the workshop absolutely free the next time we offer it. So every time we offer it live, you can join any of the workshops absolutely free. You don't pay a dime. So you get to just come to the next one and the next one and the next one. Lifetime. So however many we teach, you get to come to them live and you don't have to pay again. So I'm going to encourage you to sign up for that. But I'm excited. I hope you have a Shopify store you're ready to launch, or maybe you have a Shopify store you need to tweak. We can help you with that. In class, we're going to do it live. We're going to build some stores. All right. Well, with that being said, if there are any questions, you can type them in the chat. If there are no questions, I hope that I'll see you in the class. And I hope that you will tell a friend. Let's build some stores. And let's tell the world we built some more stores, because I was really excited about creating 20 Shopify stores in one night. That was a lot of work, but hey, we were successful. All right. Well, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is the Ecom Sellers Mastery Shopify overview. And I am going to say goodbye for now.